that Nick and Val were very good friends of mine, right. And I felt safe, and I felt comfortable.
Security blanket.
I felt comfortable with Shep and the people that were with me. And I said, okay, here's how I'm going to find out. In front of 90,000 people and millions of people around the world, I decided to find out what was going to happen. You know. So.
And, of course, you were a huge hit, well-received, and that must have given you inspiration to want to do more.
That encouraged me. That made a major impact in my life. That told me, okay, it can happen, it will happen. Now go about trying to make it happen.
And you have.
And over time I have, yes.
And since then you have worked?
Well, here's the deal. Before that, I was approached by Bob Krasnow, who then was chairman of Elektra Records, and asked if I wanted a record deal. I said, yeah. Didn't know if I could sing, didn't know anything. I took the record deal. And at the time, we had just had our first post-accident album, which featured then unknown Whitney Houston. There was a single. I put this unknown girl on my record because she sounded just so damn good.
She was phenomenal.
She was just phenomenal. Who's this kid? Sure. Give her a chance. So her story is, you know.
Of course. And she had the roots, and you knew about her roots.
Of course. I knew her mother.
Right.
And then while that record was starting to be released, I got the chance for Live Aid. So it was a culmination of things that made me go, this is doable. I can do this. I have done appearances.
Yes.
Grammy shows,
right.
television shows.
In a lot of different venues.
Things like that. I had several albums since 1983.
Right.
And several of them were successful.
Yes.
So that part of my life I still kept my feet in there, kept my wheels in there. And I kept letting I'm around. Right. I haven't gone anywhere. And as a result of that, I've had several Grammy nominations, and I've been on award shows, all of the late night shows, and I kind of wanted to let people know and understand that I'm still who I am. I ride. I don't walk, I ride. And I never wanted to conceal or hide that or be ashamed of it. And I figured if there was a problem, it was other people's problems, not my problem. My problem was to try to figure out how to continue moving in my life in a positive direction, no matter what. And if somebody else didn't like that.
One other quote about your comeback recently by Entertainment Tonight, and that was, he actually worried that nobody would pay to see him. But the man who once held concerts for ladies only had the ladies swooning once again as if no time had passed at all. Did you really worry that nobody would actually come to pay to see you perform?
I don't take anything for granted.
Okay.
I take nothing for granted. As I learned, you don't spend the money. You don't spend the money till you cash the check. So I don't want to assume. I took a chance. I took a leap of faith, and it was all based on. It was very selfish. It was for me. I did it for me, and by doing it for me, I didn't focus on what other people might do. I got an opportunity. I was offered an opportunity. I was handed a golden opportunity. I figured the people that handed me the opportunity needed to worry about that.
Okay.
Needed to worry about tickets and stuff. All I wanted to worry about was, can I do it? I didn't know who would be there, or I didn't follow ticket sales, or what's it look like, or because I didn't want to confuse me or confuse my emotions or my needs with anything else. I'm able to pick and choose where I work and when I work, and it's just turning out wonderful. The more I work, the better I feel. I'm back into it. I've got my legs under me, or my wheels under me now. It's happening. People are coming out. I'm enjoying it.
Are you happy now?
I'm having fun.
Having fun.
I'm having fun.
I did want to mention that you are recently founded the Teddy Pendergrass Alliance, which you are an advocate for the disabled, and your organization is a national organization that helps people with spinal cord injuries rebuild their lives.
Rebuild, retool, and be able to live a life on their own, and have and do what I've been fortunate enough to do, pay your bills. Live a life, have a positive life, have a productive life. It's just what it's about for me.
Well, and it also helps people with spinal cord injuries.
It's really, we focus on people with spinal cord injuries because that's my disability. That is what I can pay attention to. So I don't go outside of my area. I don't try to deal with everybody with a disability because, God, that's millions and millions of people. I focus on the area that I'm familiar with.
And of course, the area, it does help those with spinal cord injuries who seek education, training, and employment. So obviously you're doing some good work there.
I have to. How can I not?
Does that give you a lot of satisfaction?
Satisfaction, pleasure. How can I not? How can I not? There are many people that I know, I've known and met over the years, who complain and who are so anxious to do something with their lives. They complain they don't have opportunities. And they say, God, if I could only get out of the house, get out of the nursing home. How can I not hear that when I'm on TV, I'm everywhere, and I do things. Sure. I live, for all intents and purposes, a charmed life. Even in spite of the tragedy, things are good, things are okay. So how can I not heed the call? How can I not help those who need the help or try to present or put things in place so that people can help themselves? Sure. It's so important, so important.
I did want to read a quote by you about your comeback at the Taj around that period of time. You said about your comeback, you said, it took me 19 years for me to know what I can do since the accident, what my limits are, and be able to say, I want to go beyond those limits. Mm-hmm. Do you still have limits that you want to go beyond?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to tell them.
You're not going to tell?
No. Hopefully I'll be able to just do them. As they come, I'll take those chances. I don't brag. I just do.
You just do.
I just do.
Well, you're an inspiration to a lot of people. Great performance still. Great recording still. We just want to wish you the best of luck in the future, Teddy Pendergrass. You're a treasure, R&B treasure, and an inspiration to millions. Thank you for being on our show Profile.
Oh, today. You're very welcome. Thank you for having me.
It was my pleasure.
Thank you.